Hello, everybody, and welcome. Pushing the Cushion Productions United Dirt Sim Series. This is Monday Night Midgets coming at you for the Double Points Night season finale with the Midgets here at the Chilli Bowl. Should be awesome racing for sure. It'll be exciting to see as this is one of the more popular classes here for United Dirt Sim Series. Has had a great car count all season. These drivers have been battling week in, week out. Coming into tonight, you'll have 820 points. Your series points leader, Mason Hannigan, 773 for Tyler Schell. Bryce Lucius with 570 in third. Rico Robles with 529 for fourth. Top five so far for Bruce Klingen with 520. So he's only 9 points out of fourth place. It'll be interesting to see how these guys get through tonight in this tight track. We do have a modified format. We will not be running double Bs. We'll be running the alphabet soup. So these transfer positions, these top three transfer positions are going to be more important than ever to get into the big show the easy way. Got a few cars out on track right now. Hurried up and threw a paint together for Brandon Surratt as he just joined Sofa King Fast Sim Sports today. And now the paint doesn't show up. So he'll have an updated midget paint for next race, but not for this one, unfortunately. But we'd like to welcome him to Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Top spot out there right now, Bryce Lucius. He runs the hell out of these midgets, and it is absolutely awesome watching him throw them around. And tonight will be no different. Braith Kalin in the second position right there. You see him in the 12S. He is holding down the second fast time here in Hot Laps. Mason Hannigan, your points leader, third fastest on the night right now in the 1X there from Black Diamond Motorsports. This is going to be a tricky night, but we wanted to finish the midgets at a true-to-form midget racetrack, and there's none bigger than the Chilli Bowl, so that's what we are doing tonight. These guys have put on one hell of a show for the last 12 weeks. We will have one more drop coming into effect tonight, and then we will also be adding the double points. So the broadcast might drag on a little bit after the top three get their driver interviews for the podium. However, we're working behind the scenes to get those points updated as quickly as possible so that we can do it all in one broadcast. Hopefully we will be able to have our race director, Steve Vogelsong, on here in just a little bit to help assist with that. About 4 minutes left in Hot Laps right now. No changes at the top of the board still. Bryce Lucius, Braith Kalin, and Mason Hannigan, your top three. Kozlow right there, following him around the track right now. He is sitting 8th fastest here in Hot Laps. We will be going directly into qualifying here in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. McNabb getting ready to roll out for just a little bit more practice here. This will definitely put the drivers to the test, as this is such a short track. It is all indoors. Tiny little track, but it is made for the midgets. Some of the best racing for midgets is here at the Chilli Bowl. We're going to be doing 50 laps tonight here at the Chilli Bowl for the feature. They will be ripping around. As you can see, tracking pretty slick right now for practice. It will reset for the qualifying. This guy's going to be skating around. It's definitely going to be interesting to see. Ooh, going for a wild ride. Get that out of the way in practice, that's for sure. Randy Shreves right there from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports out here tonight. Braxton Wilson right there. Even the really good midget drivers still struggling to get around the track here and there. Damian Paul out there with us from BPM. Tyler Shell and the old Gumby Mobile from Elbows Up Sim Sport. That's going to do it for practice. We're going to roll directly into qualifying. We'll try and catch a few of the cars out here. Series points leader rolling out right now, Mason Hannigan. Going on the clock right now. Hannigan with a 10.8. That is ripping around the Chilli Bowl. John Fall sitting in second right now, about half a second back with an 11.1. Fall out there in the 10 car tonight. Tyler Shell going to take over the top spot. 10.566. These guys making sure they get a good starting spot for their heat races. Nobody's sandbagging tonight. Sometimes they play a little, you know, some games of trying to hit the number 4 spot on the head because we invert 4, but not tonight. I think you're going to see them all running it out to get the best possible spots they can get. Sheldon Kozlow on the track right now. He is finishing up, going up the ramp right there. Randy Shreves out there, 11th fastest right now. Still looking for a few more. Not seeing Aiden Beerline out on the track yet. Bryce Lucius hasn't put a time down yet. And we're ending qualifying early. Mike Shell chiming in over out on Facebook. Go Gumby. So here we go. Heat race number 1 taking to the grid. So here we go. Starting on the pole position is going to be Sammy McNabb. Outside is going to be the number 71 of Brecken Reese. Row number 2 is going to be the 14X of Braxton Wilson and Tyler Shell in the 85. Row number 3 is going to be the 52 of Damian Paul and Randy Shreves. Looks like Soares, Robles, and Axum all missing the start. We are getting ready to go right now. Heat race number 1 out. 6 cars in this one. We are going for it. No caution flags in the heat races or the consolations. McNabb out front, Shell in second, Brecken Reese third. McNabb really pitching the car, running a solid line. Tyler Shell putting it up on the berm. Now has to come down across the infield. Holy smokes. These guys are battling. Here's Braxton Wilson in the 14X trying to get that second position from Tyler Shell. He's going to launch it over the infield. Wow, it's like Monster Jam out there right now. Brecken Reese, Damian Paul up to 5th right there in the 52. Brecken Reese back to 4th in the 71X. He is trying to make his way back up front. It is all Sammy McNabb right now. McNabb, great throttle control, keeping the car moving forward and straight. Tyler Shell right there in second still in the 85 Gumby Mobile. Braxton Wilson trying to catch him, but not going to be able to do it as of yet. We are 9 laps in of 10. Brecken Reese right there in the 71X. Damian Paul. Only the top 3 transfer directly into the A main. The others will have to go into the consies. McNabb going to take the win right here as he's coming around. Start finish. There it is. Tyler Shell going to come home in second with a nice little wheelie. At least he's doing it with style. Braxton Wilson third. Reese, Paul, Shreves, Soares, Robles, Axum all go to the consies. Heat race number 2 taken to the grid right now. Brand new Sofa King Fast Sim Sport driver Brandon Surratt in the 73 going to start on the pole position. In the 46 is going to be Sheldon Kozlow outside row number 1. Row number 2 on the inside is going to be Eric Wilkie running my Team Ripper design right there from the actual Chilli Bowl. So that's awesome. A little tribute right there to Evel Knievel, the all-Geyer paint. Mason Hannigan in the 1X from Black Diamond Motorsports. Going to start outside row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be John Fall in the number 10. The Pumpkin, let's see what he can do. And Beerline, Lucius, Kalen, and Bruno all missing the start for heat race number 2. We are green flag racing right now. They are throwing down Surratt, Hannigan, and Kozlow all battling for the lead right there. I believe that's Kozlow that's flashing quite a bit. He's going to take over the lead in the 46. Hannigan going to catch it. Kozlow puts it into the outside wall, up and upside down. He's going to clear the track. So now it is all Mason Hannigan from Black Diamond Motorsports running a little bit higher line there. Down a little bit lower in 3 and 4. Surratt holding on to the number 2 spot. 3 spot goes to Eric Wilkie. Just did a driver interview with Wilkie the other night. Getting on the podium in the 360s with his first win. And now looking good here in the midgets. John Fall, right there. In the number 10, trying to make something happen. He is sitting in the 4th spot. Trying to reel in Wilkie now, as this one's already getting ready to end fairly soon. We're going to be going 9 laps here in just a second. There you see Hannigan cross the line for lap number 9. And he is getting ready to come back down onto the front stretch. Cross the stripe. Right there it is. Oh, I'm sorry. There it is. I got backwards on my front and back stretch. So Hannigan with the win. Brandon Surratt in 2nd. Wilkie 3rd. Then John Fall in 4th. 1 spot out of those top 3 positions. C main coming up right now. None of these guys made the heat race, so this might be a bogus one. Yep, it is. I'm sure that they've advanced. So Beerline, Soares, Lucius, Kalen, Axum, and Bruno. None of these cars have made the C main. So we will be fast forwarding here. We do have to let iRacing take its course, unfortunately, for just a moment. Okay, so we are waiting for iRacing right now. So unfortunately, it looks like we have tried advancing the session, but we might have to wait for the time limit here. As no cars showed up for the C main, none of them made the call. Struggle bus right now. None of these drivers, with them not making the call for the C main, that messed it up just a little bit. We should see some cars here for the B main, though. And they will probably get an automatic transfer directly into the A main. Yeah, 10 go to the feature, and we have 5 starting. So starting on the pole position, going to be Brecken Reese, John Fall in second, outside row number 1. Row number 2 is going to be Damian Paul on the inside in the number 52 car, and Sheldon Kozlow in the 46. Rounding out the field is going to be the 56 of Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver, Randy Shreves. So we will have some action here in this one. All drivers will go to the main event. However, they will be battling for positions to get in. Brecken Reese right there in the number 71X, holding down the top spot. John Fall running in second, Sheldon Kozlow third, battling with Damian Paul. So Kozlow having some issues there. Kozlow in the 46 dropping all the way back to the 5th position. Damian Paul right there from BPM taking over the 3rd spot. Randy Shreves, not his favorite forte here in the midgets, but definitely coming out to support the league. John Fall and that Magic Pumpkin looking for a B main win here. He is getting after it in the number 10, trying to reel in Brecken Reese. Reese in the 71X, doing a great job so far. Fall starting to catch him, though. You can hear him in and out of the throttle. Lots of throttle control for these cars here at the Chilli Bowl. Well, I would say Brecken Reese found a little bit of traction there as he just pulled a wheelie onto the back straightaway. 8 laps in, just past halfway here in the B main. Reese still getting after it. Fall trying to take a peek. Can't find a way around him yet. Damian Paul still holding down that 3rd position. Now he is starting to reel in the leaders right there in the red and black. Paul trying to run a little bit higher line, it looks like, all the way out to the wall. That's where these drivers will be for the feature, I'm sure. And it's going to be a 50-lap feature. This one winding down right now. We are on the last lap of the B main. Brecken Reese still out front in the 71X. Top three drivers have started to close in on each other. John Fall still trying to find a way around and not going to get it done in time. So it's going to be Reese, Fall, Paul, Koslow, and Shreves moving on to the main event. We'll have to see if they're going to do a warm-up. I highly doubt they will, with it being a 50-lap feature. I guess they are. Cars are rolling out for the warm-ups. Main event time. Here we go. 50-lap shootout for double points on the season finale for the Midgets. Starting on the pole position is going to be Sammy McNabb in the 22M. Outside row number 1 is the 1X from Black Diamond Motorsports. It is Mason Hannigan. Inside row number 2, in the number 85 Gumby Mobile, it is Tyler Shell from Elbows Up Simsport. Outside of him, in the number 73 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it is Brandon Surratt. Row number 3 on the inside is going to be Braxton Wilson in the 14X. Outside of him is going to be the number 1 car of Eric Wilkie from Handmade Motorsports. Row number 3 is going to be John Fall and Brecken Reese in the 71X. Then we have Sheldon Koslow, Damian Paul, Randy Shreves. And that is going to do it for this main event. So it looks like Surratt starting up on the top side. Woo-wee! McNabb sends it in all the way to the wall. I was afraid that was going to happen here, but we are doing it nonetheless. Let's go back and take a look. McNabb and Surratt getting together. Surratt giving him the old what for, sending McNabb tumbling into the outside wall. Eric Wilkie in the number 1 car also collecting him up. Driving around like a snowplow right now. All right, so I'm assuming Surratt will probably tag the field. McNabb, unfortunately, will be back there about 10th position now, putting Tyler Shell up front with Eric Wilkie. Wilkie running the Allgaier paint, Team Ripper, Evel Knievel inspired paint from the Chili Bowl this year. Braxton Wilson in that 14X machine, ready to rock and roll right up on the tail tank. Here we go. What's going on right now? We delayed the caution. Okay. So we will be going green flag racing here momentarily. Truck is off. We are all lined up. Some cars are hanging back just to make sure they don't get tagged with anybody else. Shell going to throw it in the number 85. Braxton Wilson running in that second position in the 14X. These guys are running. We are on lap 3 right there. They are clicking them off. Tyler Shell out front, getting it done so far. We are still looking for Mason Hannigan. Hannigan deep in the field there in the 1X red, white, and blue car from Black Diamond Motorsports. He is trying to make something happen. Down on the inside, takes fall. Now he has got his sights set on Damian Paul. So it is all Tyler Shell right now. Braxton Wilson in that second position still. Wilson looking on the inside. Shell preferring a higher line, at least through 1 and 2 there. Caution flag is back out. Let's take a look. Looks like Eric Wilkie keeping it together. McNabb working on the inside. Wilkie going to put it out in the wall all by himself. And then goes up and over into the fence, collecting Damian Paul there. Hannigan sitting way back in the 9th position. Sheldon Kozlow back there with him in the number 46. Shell leading the way here in the number 85. These guys are a little apprehensive to get up next to each other here as we are going back to green flag racing. Wilson gets hung out to dry on the outside. He is trying to reel back in Shell now. You can see him as he's coming around. Wilson on a really high line. Shell trying to stay as smooth as he can, keeping it forward with forward momentum. Center of the track, looks like there is a ton of grip as you see the leader pulling the front wheels off the ground, doing a wheel stand all the way back to the tail tank. McNabb in the 22M right there, sitting in the 4th position, now working on John Fall. And look who's coming. Mason Hannigan, your series points leader in the 1X on the inside, working right now of Sammy McNabb. McNabb going to try and close the door. He does. Trying to reel in John Fall to make the pass. These guys getting after it right now. Great racing here at the Chilli Bowl. Tyler Shell keeping it right down on the berm. And he is dominating this one right now. He's already looking for his hotel room where he's going to sleep because he is checking out. Caution flag back out. Not what he wanted to see. Let's go back and take a look at this one and see what happened. Might be Damian Paul here. Paul going to hit the inside berm. And I don't think that was it, actually. I think this might be it here. Brecken Reese and Randy Shreves battling for position. Shreves gets into Reese there. Spins him around. Reese puts it up onto the fence. It's a tough break for those two drivers. For the mid-pack drivers, it's going to be a little bit of a frustrating night. They have to keep feeling like they are digging. And right now, Tyler Shell not thinking this race is so bad. Trying to keep it as true to life as we can. Just want to make sure we ended on a midget track. None better than the Chilli Bowl. Braxton Wilson really throwing it in there on the inside. Couldn't get it done, but he is battling back up right off the tail tank of Tyler Shell. McNabb now trying to make it a 3-car battle for the lead. Tyler Shell trying to get checked out as quickly as possible. Caution flag back out. This one might be Damian Paul here in the number 52 right there. Ooh, caught that outside wall. That'll do it to you every time. Tough break for Paul. He was trying to get a top 5 tonight, and now he is going to be shuffled towards the back. Single file restarts from here on out. 16 laps of 50 in. We're making these guys work for it tonight. Championship battle is on the line. Back to green flag racing at the Chilli Bowl. More of the Tyler Shell show as he pulls out to a commanding lead again with about 3 to 4 car lengths over Braxton Wilson. Wilson trying to get there, but now Hannigan is starting to turn up the heat as this one starts to move forward. 19 laps in of 50. There is your series points leader right there in the red, white, and blue, pulling up to the tail tank of Sammy McNabb. Oh no, trouble for Braxton Wilson. Wilson put it up into the fence, gets it back going, but goes from second to fourth there from LWS driver Wilson in the 14X. Tyler Shell once again showing everybody how to get around the track. Puts it on the berm that last time by. No harm, no foul. Still holds on to the lead. Shell, a commanding driver from Elbows Up Sim Sports, been supporting quite a few of the classes of racing here at United Dirt Sim Series. Glad to have him along, as well as the other Elbows Up Sim Sport drivers. Shell really looking forward to racing these all season. He's been super excited. Not his normal forte. Normally a sprint car driver, but wanted to get into some non-wing fun, and this is it. Let's see what brought that one out here. I don't think it's this one. This is Braxton Wilson catching the wall here, I believe. Yeah, that's not it. It's going to be this one here. Unfortunately, the Magic Pumpkin, John Fall. Watch him there in the number 10. Let's see. Gets into Braxton Wilson. Puts it down, comes to a stop, and that brings out the caution flag. So tough break for John Fall there. He was having a pretty good night running here at the Chilli Bowl. Coming up on halfway home, we knew there would be a few cautions, but like I said, trying to keep it as real or as much of a simulation as we can, and this is the best way to do it. They are back to green flag racing. Tyler Shell putting it all the way out against the wall in the number 85. McNabb sitting in second. Now third place, your series points leader, Mason Hannigan. Caution flag back out. Uh-oh. Might have been Sofa King Fast Sim Sport driver Brandon Surratt here. Let's see. Surratt trying to keep the wheels down. Oh, just into the outside fence. Stuffed it in. We call that stepping on your ding-ding. And now he's got to go to the back of the pack. Lots of racing left here. Braxton Wilson going into the pits. Got a new car there. These guys are allowed one fast repair, meaning they can get a new car if they did take on some damage. Shell ready to get back on the gas. Here he is right now. Mason Hannigan trying to sneak on the inside of McNabb. Couldn't get it done off the start. Shell all the way out into the marbles on the high side. And he is working down low here. Crossing the start-finish line. Working 1 and 2. Very high line. Mason Hannigan all the way down on the berm, all the way around the track. One more caution coming out here. Looks like it might have been Damian Paul. Let's take a look. Paul in the 52. Whoop, that didn't work. Oh, so making contact right there with the 71X. That will definitely do it. Past halfway now. We are going to be closing in on the back half of this race now. Mason Hannigan moving up quite a few positions. He is back up to that third position. Had an early bobble there. Right now it is Shell, McNabb, Hannigan, top three. Then Shreves, Reese, Fall, and Wilson. Wilson going in for that new car on the last caution, so we'll be looking for him to be moving up there from the LWS car. Oh, gets a little shot there from the 71X. Braxton Wilson now going to have to work his way up through. Tyler Shell getting it done, and now McNabb. Oh, man, tough break there for Sammy McNabb. He was running in the second position. Watch McNabb's car. He's battling there with Mason Hannigan. He is in the black, white, and blue right here. Catches that wall. It upsets it. Flips it up on the left rear. Does a little dance, and then he's going to get the old what for right here. Braxton Wilson going in and getting that new car. Didn't pay off very well for him because now he is in the back of the pack and it goes for a tumble. So tough break for McNabb as he was running in that second position. 20 laps to go. Tons of race still left here in this one. Looks like Wilson might have called it a night. He is sitting in the pits right now. These two drivers will not call it a night. They will battle till the last lap to figure out who's going to take the win. Shell working on the inside. Now he is all the way down on the berm, running the same line as Hannigan. Hannigan trying to reel him in. Both drivers working high through 1 and 2, all the way on the berm in 3 and 4. Shell slides up a little bit through 3 and 4. Now he's going to try that high side. Little modified slider line out of the 1X of Mason Hannigan. John Fall sitting in the third position in the Magic Pumpkin number 10 car. Trying to get it done and get on the podium right there. I do believe that'll be his first podium finish here with the United Dirt Sim Series. Brandon Surratt trying to ruin that for him. He is coming for him right now. Same with Randy Shreves. So Suffolking Fast Sim Sports trying to make a move towards the front with about 14 laps to go. Tyler Shell still out front right now. Still the Tyler Shell show. He is putting on a clinic on how to get around the Chilli Bowl in a midget. Has from the start of the green flag. These guys really driving the wheels off this car. Not a lot of traffic out there tonight. Definitely thought we'd see a full house. I think the Chilli Bowl scared a lot of drivers out, but the true drivers that showed up are throwing down tonight for sure. Hannigan still battling in that second position. John Fall in third. Brandon Surratt now trying to reel in Fall. Can't get to him yet. Still tons left. We have 9 laps, but it's going to go quick. Deep in the field here, battling for the 5th position. Sammy McNabb looking in on Randy Shreves. Hannigan trying to reel in Tyler Shell. Shell putting in quite a bit of practice this week, it looks like, as he is driving away from everybody here at the Chili Bowl. Working through lap traffic right there. Could get a little dicey here, we'll see. Very tight track. Going to complete the pass for Tyler Shell, putting him one lap down. I believe that was Brecken Reese there. Well, the battle of 15. Oh, no, don't tell me it's Mason Hannigan in the outside wall. Your series point leader. Let's go back and take a look at that. Might have been Randy Shreves that brought out the caution originally, or no, I'm not sure. Shreves catches the outside wall. That's going to bring the caution out. Not sure what happened to Hannigan here. Let's see if this shows us. Hannigan coming around. He caught the back straightaway, and that sent him up on the back wall. Man, tough break. Is Mason Hannigan out? He is in the pits. Your series point leader is in the pits right now. Tyler Shell out front. John Fall trying to get there. He is in second. Brandon Surratt in third. Shell trying to get this one completed as quickly as possible. Mason Hannigan probably going to lose some points on that one. Yikes. Tyler Shell was sitting in second place with 773 points. About 60 or so points back from Mason Hannigan. We still have to do a drop and double points tonight, and Mason Hannigan needs to get back out on the track even just to finish the race. Shell getting it done. John Fall right there. We are last lap. Brandon Surratt dumps it on the last lap. He's going to lose the podium. It's going to be Shell, Fall, and McNabb. McNabb not going to be able to get to Fall in time. Can't do it. Tyler Shell with the win. John Fall in second. Third place, Sammy McNabb. They're going to bring him around to the front stretch for pictures. Shell doing some victory donuts here. Or he might put it up on his lid. One of the two things is going to happen. Yep, I was right. And we will not have pictures on the front stretch because there are no cars left except for maybe John. Let's see, is John still there? John's on track. There you go. All right, we're going to give these guys a quick second to get in for some driver interviews here. And then the guys are doing the points as we are speaking. So let's see if we have anybody for driver interviews. We have one. I'm going to give them just a moment here. All right, so here we go. We have a couple in here. And coming home in third place tonight. What a crazy night. Weird events happening all night, just like the Chili Bowl always kind of brings its share of misfortune. But you definitely lucked out there tonight. Sammy McNabb in the 22M. Can you hear me? Sammy McNabb. Maybe Sammy McNabb.
All right, you got me?
I got you now.
All
There
right.
you go.
Yep.
That one was crazy, right? I mean, it was
Oh,
absolutely nuts. You took the podium on the last lap.
yeah. Car felt pretty good whole race until I hit the wall, and Braxton hit me. That was unfortunate. Wish I didn't take him out, but cart felt good the whole race, and somehow managed to pull off the podium. So that was good.
Boy, I mean, we knew it was going to be, that there was definitely going to be some caution flags involved tonight here at the Chili Bowl. It's always kind of like that. With it being such a tight track, and it's really technical. I mean, to get around, you have to use a lot of, throttle control to drive the car. And yeah, you had a great start, and then got into the wall, but you worked your way back up and kept on digging, and still came home with the podium. You looked fast all night. How did
Yeah.
it feel?
Yeah. I was pretty fast. I couldn't quite catch Tyler, but it was a good race. We were all top three and we're having fun. So good job on Tyler on the win.
There you go. Well, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
Um, I guess I'll thank my parents for buying this iRacing sim, and
There you go.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that definitely helping you hone your racecraft, right? And
Yeah,
without those things, that's a big sponsor, mom and dad. Sometimes,
oh yeah, the biggest sponsor.
absolutely. Well, congratulations on the second play or on the third place, and you've been doing a lot of racing with United Dirt Sim Series. We're super glad to have you, and can't wait to see what you do next season.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Absolutely, brother. Have a great night. That is Sammy McNabb coming home in the third position. Second place tonight, John Fall in the number 10. What is going on, brother?
You tell me.
Boy, I've seen you newer racer with United Dirt Sim Series, but you've definitely been showing up and putting in the time. And tonight it all worked out for you, and you took second with about 10, 15 laps left in the race, right? Somewhere around there.
Yeah. I actually had fun in the B main there running. I mean, that was pretty close racing for the whole race. I forget who that guy was.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were. It looked like it was really tricky out there, but you managed to salvage a podium and kept digging and working your way up through. But man, we got to get you a paint job, brother.
SKD usually covers that, but we just haven't got to the midget. We got the 410 and the 360, and a lot of these guys like Mason and Tyler. I mean, I watched them in the A. I never make it, but Austin Solomon and Eric Wilkie, they talked me into getting on this iRacing thing. I run the Midwest with the IRA, so to do this in the off time is fun.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. Well, coming home in second tonight. Like I said, you just kept on digging, picking them off one at a time. You went up 6 spots. I mean, you were the hard charger for the race. So, congrats.
Oh yeah,
man.
it's to run with guys that give you the space in the room. Like Mason, and then one restate Mason, and another guy split me, and I'm like, oh shit, I feel like my boat anchor just went out. But it just shows how fast, how good they are, how smooth. We're on the bottom like that. I can't get down there yet.
Well,
But
I mean, keep doing what you're doing, brother, for sure. Who would you like to thank? Who made it possible tonight?
oh, SKD, Austin Solomon, Eric Wilkie, they just keep telling me to get on this thing, and TSR, I run with those guys a lot, and yeah, it's just it definitely keeps me out of the bar.
Well, there you
Spending
go.
money there.
I hear you there, man. Well, congratulations, and we will see what you do next season. Looking forward to it. That's John Fall coming home in second place tonight. And with the win, a whole nother level of fast here at Chili Bowl. The Gumby Mobile, Tyler Shell in the 85 from Elbows Up Simsport.
Yeah, the Gumby Mobile is on the move tonight.
Holy cow, man. That thing had rockets strapped to its ass, I swear.
Simple Green works, I guess, right?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, well, let's use Simple Green. That's what we're gonna say it was.
Well, I knew that this was going to have a few caution flags in it, but when we were setting up this season, we wanted to make it as realistic as possible, and ending here at the Chili Bowl, I think, was very fitting. You and Mason were putting on a hell of a show until he got wrapped up there, but nobody had anything for you, I don't think, tonight.
Yeah, I was good. I felt like I could move anywhere I wanted, and felt like it was pretty good.
I mean, even when Mason was battling with you, it seemed like he could get to you, but he couldn't do anything with you once he got there.
Yeah, I was better off of like like just getting in a rhythm. I just wasn't good on the restart. But once I got in my rhythm, I feel like I wasn't going to get past unless I screwed up.
Well, I mean, it was awesome to watch you. Now, who's Mike Shell?
My dad.
Okay, so he was tuned into the broadcast because you said "Go Gumby" early on, so hopefully he was able to catch you with the win there.
Hopefully.
For sure. Who would you like to thank, brother? Who helped get you out here tonight?
It's like you for broadcasting all the weeks, and you guys all you for putting a race on, and Elbows Up Sim Sport, and our wonderful sponsors, Personal Evolution Company, School of Sim Racing, Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motorsport Speed, Jets Logistics, Cash Fence Power of Co., and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
There you go. So hang out for a few minutes if you wouldn't mind. I'm going to ask Mason to do the same because we are tabulating points right now to figure out who the champ is.
By 19.
It's you by 19?
No, he did. He got me.
He did. Okay. Well, congratulations on second place in the season standings. You know more than I do, and it's my league. That's crazy.
Oh, they updated it on the swim member site. So.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations, man. I know this was a class that you were really excited for all season. It seemed like you were definitely looking forward to it, kind of stepping out of your comfort zone of running in the sprint cars. And, man, it's been awesome watching you and Mason and everybody else battling. This was definitely a successful season, I feel like, for car counts and getting drivers out here that, might not normally run midgets,
Yeah, for sure. I had fun. I had a couple bad breaks, but hey, that's racing. So hopefully we can be one better in the 410s for the next 2 weeks.
Let's hope. Fingers crossed,
Fingers
right?
crossed, right?
Absolutely. Well, once again, congratulations. It sucks you came home short on the season championship. I know you were fighting with it, but you were definitely fighting against another good foe right there in Mason.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, brother. Well, we will see you next Sunday, huh?
See you Sunday.
All right. Tyler Shell with the win tonight and coming home in second place in the season points. Your season champ for the Monday Night Midgets with United Dirt Sim Series, Mason Hannigan. In what number do you run in the midget? Oh, yeah, 1X.
No. 1H. No, I'm just kidding. 1X.
Well, you always throw me for a loop because some of your cars say 7, some of your cars say 1.
Only one different one,
Well,
yeah.
Battling all season long, you were right there. Shell was right there. Tons of other guys. It seemed like this was a huge success for United Dirt Sim Series, getting you guys all together and watching you battle and throw down constantly every week in and week out. So what were your thoughts? How do you feel like it went for you?
Yeah, I thought it was a good series. I mean, it's just the last race at Chili Bowl kind of lowered it down. I mean, we only got 12 cars there, but it was actually a really fun race. Honestly, it was a lot better than some of them, and I proceeded to junk myself under caution. Yeah, it wasn't probably the smartest thing I've done, but when I just barely tapped the right rear on the wall, it's like, oh yeah, we're gone.
It seems like the
See ya.
Chili Bowl is one of those places where, even if you're not trying to get into the wall or make a mistake, it'll just find you. It reaches out and grabs a hold of you, and throws you wherever it wants to.
Oh, I mean, you tap the thing and you
You're
feel like
gone.
you feel like you're flipping at Knoxville in a midget. So it's like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, appreciate it,
Yeah,
appreciate it. So
that's
it's like,
crazy.
whatever.
Man, I was worried when I didn't see you come back out on the track there. Did you think you had it, or did you think that Shell was going to take the championship from you?
I really thought when I fell out coming from the B to the warm up there, I was like, yeah, this is we're done. He won it. And then once I was able to get back in there, and then it was like only a lap down, so it was like, okay, well, I'll end up all right. And then there at the end, thankfully, some of them guys were a couple laps down, so it kind of helped me out a little bit.
It was crazy. Well, this was one of my favorite series to call for the season, and watching, like I said, watching you guys all battling. Bryce Lucius took home third here in the championship. Rico Robles in fourth, and Sammy McNabb got top five. Bruce Klingen just outside in sixth. So, I mean, there's a lot of guys that were battling week in and week out, and man, you had the stuff and you had what it took to get the championship. So congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's just it was fun between me and Tyler. I don't get to beat him often in a sprint car, so it's good that I can do it in a midget.
Well, you can do it somewhere, right?
Yeah, it is true. It is
I
true.
mean, don't act like you can't beat that guy in a sprint car either. You've done it.
It's like a let's see here. You gotta do like a quick calculation, like quick maths. It's like 0.5% for the percentage of beating him. I'm saying,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's just down there.
Well, either way, man, you guys battling it. It was always fun to watch you guys race because you guys give each other enough room, but only just enough. You don't give each other more than what you need to get around the track. But you guys got it done, man, and it was awesome watching. So, who would you like to thank? Who made it all possible for you?
Yeah, I can't thank you guys for putting on the league. It was pretty fun there, and all the races were really tight and really sketchy in the midget, but that's what makes them fun. Just can't thank you guys, and can't thank Black Knight Motorsports. Can't thank them guys enough. Can't thank Tim Sims, UDTV, and hopefully we'll see it next season and see how that goes.
12 weeks of biting, kicking, and scratching, and you came out on top. So congratulations, and good luck on Sunday, man, in the sprint cars.
Yeah, hopefully we can get second because I mean I don't really think I'm gonna get third. Just yeah.
Just get in the money. You're definitely
Well,
in the money.
yeah, I just want to get second so I get that that good money, a little
Absolutely.
bit better money.
All right. That is Mason Hannigan in the 1X from Black Diamond. We will see you next Sunday, bud.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. And that is going to do it for us tonight, folks, here at the Monday Night Midgets for United Dirt Sim Series, Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward. Thank you guys for tuning in all season long, coming and watching some great racing with us. If you wouldn't mind, jump out on Facebook, give that Facebook page a follow at United Dirt Sim Series. Or if you're watching over on YouTube, go over and smash that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications. It helps us out a little bit, moves us a little bit forward. We're just a little mom and pop street show trying to bring you some good dirt track racing. I thank all of you for supporting us, and we will see you next time, next Sunday night, for the Sprint Cars, Redline Race Designs 360s, and the Dirt Empire Magazine's 410 Elites.